The views expressed in this podcast are the views of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of Zaluso Arts.
Yeah, I tweeted some shit about how, like...
Yeah, I'm already topic number 3.
Selling music.
Aye.
So I haven't...
Yeah. So, yeah. Shout out Classic. Classic!
Yeah. Happy belated to him. Yeah.
Happy belated.
Tsunami.
Yeah, this dropped on his
birthday.
On his birthday.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, laws of
Shout out.
attraction.
Do you guys believe in laws of attraction?
Yeah.
For real? Yeah. So how do they work?
I mean, there are laws, even if you believe them or not. That's they're there, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, I thought I was a lone believer.
Nah, like you track the energies you put out, you know?
Yeah.
For real. So like
So can I get some energy, please?
yeah, we're getting in there.
Energy. All right, good.
Yeah,
Laws of attraction. Like when you start a verse like that, you know it's gonna
You're
kill
hooked,
it.
man.
I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I'm in there. Like that's it.
Yeah, I heard from I think it was Paige or something that the process, the homegrown process when they're recording music,
Yeah.
when they're writing the verses, the first thing they do is write the first bar and the last bar, and then they work with everything.
That
in
sounds
between.
like lyrical exercise. That it doesn't sound like a process to make a song.
Sounds like an assignment.
Yeah.
School.
Oh yeah, English, like essay writing.
Composition, oh,
yeah.
sort of-
So they'll give you like the first the first few lines.
Yeah, or the last few lines.
the last
It
few
says,
lines.
So build the story, it should end there.
That was pretty dope if you think about it, eh?
Yeah.
I miss English class, man. Come on, it was boring in like.
It
In
got
a
boring
way.
at some point, but then I think I remember I enjoyed those classes where I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna write what I wanna write.
Yeah.
And you'd write some crazy essays at like
Yeah.
11 p.m. and you come up with something dope. But where they're giving
Yeah.
you something that's like already predestined, you have to read some boring shit, then it
Oh
was
yeah.
Destination.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know what? I remember this one exercise which was on speech writing, and then they gave us like all these tips on like writing speeches, and then you had to write your own speech on something. I think it was, but it was pretty open. But I think it was political in a way.
Yeah.
But then they had us present. Yes, you had to go up to the front and then
present.
read out your speech to the dude. I said, you have to do my ha bali ponce. That's it. Jokes everywhere. Yeah, man. You know how it is. Because they did say that you have to open with a joke. And one of the tips was that. Like,
There was always stuff like that. You open with
Yeah.
a joke, you either open with a fact or
Yeah,
something
exactly,
like that.
Did you know?
Yeah, one of those.
Brandon in a bill. All right.
Brandon
So shall we
with the
start?
brandy.
When we started.
Like
Yeah,
Brandon has actually like allowed us to start. Like he's brought like
The juice.
The juice.
yeah,
So
the
Brand-
tools that we need.
Brandon's
to
got
pod.
the brandy and the brown shoes. Says bra bra bra.
Bruh.
Rubber.
So how do you think of these things? Huh?
Freestyling.
Ah,
This
come
we
on.
dropping bars. There's like music at the back. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's Miko, the freestyle king, right there. All right.
Yo.
Did you see OT's freestyle on the weekend?
Yeah, I
Dude,
saw
you
that.
know,
That wasn't even a freestyle. That was
I've
just a
seen-
shout out.
Do you wanna play? I've seen OT freestyle a few times. I've been impressed, but this was the worst.
It wasn't a
This
freestyle.
is like
And
poor
like
form.
the crowd
This
went
was
crazy,
like-
which was
yeah,
wild.
dude,
It was
that
like-
was the thing about it. Because the other
That's the
times the
crowd
crowd won't like get the bars, so they're like, they'll just be like, "What's this nigga talking
No, you have
about?"
to know
I'll proper
Now
get
that's
the
the
bars.
thing where you have to know your crowd. That wasn't a crowd where you drop
Yeah.
a bar where people should be thinking, "Well, double entendre or something."
Yeah.
You just drop something that just.
But you never know. There might be an agent in there, or you know, you gotta.
I'm
You
not trying to get signed though, so I don't care if it's an agent or not.
streets ain't trying to get out the streets.
Nah.
This guy's trying to get out of the streets. Man. This guy's trying to get out of 25. He's been spitting bars this whole time. I say,
I've been
yeah,
trying to
bruh. Huh? Why ain't that say?
Yeah, 25 is far, bro. Yesterday I had to go to 25, and like the whole time I'm trying to convince Paige, like, yo, can we not go to 25? I only have to go to this place like once a day.
Yeah.
I don't have to make this twice. So I come back,
Yeah.
went there, and then I'm like, shit, I have to go home now. And,
Yeah.
nah, bro.
I remember when we used to like buy stuff from like 25. That was hectic.
Jen, what stuff?
Huh?
Paint.
Like just it was paint. It was like wood materials, and I was trying to avoid saying we used to have to go get wood. And, yeah, because pause. But yeah, that's
Yeah, I meant, yo, can you get some distance on your mic? Sorry, man.
So you just told me like get closer now.
But like that's adequate. Anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, salute.
Okay.
All right, so
Damba?
yeah, so shout out, welcome to the Liston podcast. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
What episode is this? Like
Episode 9.
I said,
Season
I don't
2.
like the whole season 2, episode 9. Can we just get a whole? This is episode 31 or something. That's
we should just skip.
yeah,
No,
not skip. But
Oh
then
yeah, we should just add them up.
yeah, count
And
them.
then so because we've
That
probably
episode
done
8,
like so many. Yeah.
Episode 8. Or
So many episodes.
Yeah,
zeros.
man. I feel like no, we have 2 zeros.
We have 2 zeros. Huh?
The one in Zim and the actual episode.
No, there's
0.
actually 3. There's one with Paul Static when he came with the Zodiac team.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Oh.
cool. Yeah. But I didn't think we were gonna put that out. He put that out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So yeah.
He put that out.
Shout out to him.
Pause. But yeah. Anyway. So yeah. Welcome to the List of Podcasts. This is episode 30. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll
Yeah.
check it out. Check the facts. But yeah. We have people in the building. Or shall we start with you guys? I guess. Do I have to introduce you now?
OT
Now that I'm
twice.
hosting.
OT
OT
twice.
Trice.
Twice. Not
Yeah. OT
yeah,
twice.
No, yeah, Hammer.
I saw you. I
Juicy
said, Brandon, can you stop disturbing our process and
I
get
said
the fuck
juicy,
out of here? What the hell?
Juicy, bro. Yeah, get juicy.
Nice.
So what about to get a juice?
Do you guys actually like that flavor of Enjoy though?
No, that's the worst.
The
Do you-
mixed berry.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Do you guys actually like enjoy? Do you enjoy?
I love Enjoy.
Nah, enjoy is nice.
No,
Especially
bruh.
like cold Enjoy, just
Nah, bro.
Man.
I'm sorry, man.
Nice, bro.
gin and Enjoy.
Aye.
Huh?
Ziz.
Yeah.
Okay, and Miko the voice, are you still that?
Nah.
Or are you still are you now Miko the booba? Like what is it?
Yo. That,
The what?
Miko
yeah,
the booba.
yeah.
Is it Booba or Bubba?
Bubba. I thought it was Bubba, but these guys corrected me. They say it's Booba.
It's actually Bubba, but I
See, I remember I told you it was Bubba.
But I'm not trying to correct something that I'm not trying to put
So
out there.
you're trying to like lead me in the wrong path on purpose so that I don't get it right and use it? Don't you
Yeah.
think it's worse that way? Just embrace it.
I'm not trying to embrace
Integrated
it. Bro.
pathways.
Dude, it's you, bro. It's all you. So yeah, OT twice and Miko Booba, and I'm your host.
Is it Bubba Miko?
Baba Miko. I'm your host. My name is Mac. So after like taking some time out, I think it's been a week or two. We haven't recorded in
weeks.
about 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, busy times.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I wanted to kind of just go back to the process of like actually coming up with a list and actually curating this shit because it started going haywire for a bit, right?
Yeah.
We had Dwape here last time and he preached
It was
for a
it was
minute.
Travis podcast.
Travis podcast.
Yeah, he should post that on one of his issues.
Yeah.
Episode
Episode
2.5 or something. Yeah. But yeah,
Shout out
cool.
him, though.
Shout out to Ape though. That was a dope conversation. Pretty
Yeah.
serious. And I also just kind of wanted to go back to
Just
a little chills, But yeah, so I wanted to go back to the happy vibes because of the situation at the moment. A lot of people are freaking out over the virus,
The Rona.
and the Ronies, and all of that.
Cory.
But yeah, the Corys.
Cory in the house.
Yeah. So
Listen
how
about
how
that
you
shit.
guys doing with that like being said and with that being in the air
Like
or in your hands? The power is in your hands.
Yeah.
now, there's a part of me that feels like this is exaggerated
Yeah.
to say, is this a cover up for something? That part of me, which is always thinking
The
there's a
conspiracy. You.
yeah, conspiracy theorist me. But then at the same time, you just can't disregard that people are actually dying and
Yeah, man.
it's an actual thing. But then I just feel like Mikel Arteta, I think, posted that he had it at some
Yeah.
point, and then now he's fine.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I just feel, I mean, is it just maybe just the flu?
And
But okay, here's another thing. Like
and Idris as well, right?
Idris as
He
well.
wasn't like
Yeah, it wasn't like don't panic.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm not feel. I don't know symptoms.
Tom Hanks as well has got it. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
got out of hospital. I think it was yesterday, the day
Yeah.
before. But like you said something about people dying. Like niggas are dying from malaria every day and in higher numbers
Dude.
from hunger
Dude,
and whatever.
the hunger one hit me,
Yeah.
man. I saw a post where it's like, 1,000 kids, not even just people, like just kids die from hunger on a day to day. but like only blah 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 people are dying from corona. And the thing about hunger is the cure is simple: food. Feed these kids, and they'll be fine. But like here we are panicking because rich people can get the virus as well, and now it's like
they're more at risk. So now
and there's a crazy thing about how like the people who
has to stop. Stop whatever it is you're doing. Let's pay attention to these 17 people.
And then Chucks just pulls out the hand sandy.
Oh yeah. Chucks just put out the handsome tiger. Chucks is also in the building. Prince Mike here just landed to give us some like the Ronies from SA. Like, you know, I'm distancing myself from this nigga. Like,
Prince Mike again, FIFA guy.
Yeah.
That's
so
you. Okay. Oh, the guy who used to be the guy. Yeah, cool.
So you're the has-been guy, was guy.
Yeah.
You were the guy.
Hey, let's shout out for the shout.
Yeah. Shout out Prince Mike. Shout out Chucks. Yeah. So you were saying.
Yeah, about the Roni, like. I feel like it's exaggerated, but like I'm gonna take this with take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. Some of the aspects of what's going on is actually good. Niggas are washing their hands. Like I was shocked.
Yeah.
Like what you talking about? How to properly wash your hands? Y'all want washing your hands with soap? I went to the bank earlier today and.
Where are you?
I've been washing my hands. Like it's
soap all the time.
With soap, guys.
Seriously, you go take a piss and then you wash your hands with soap.
Yeah, because you know what,
dude. In this office, we've only gotten like serious about having hand washing.
No, but
soap.
we've been had soap. Soap just ran out for like maybe 2 week period. I don't know if you're paying. I swear down, because you know, okay. Here's the thing. I had a situation like sometime this year where I didn't wash my hands with soap properly after having some chilies, and I went to take a leak, and that
shit.
Woo, dog. So
damage.
Baba.
Yeah.
Man down.
I had fire in my pants, so you gotta wash your hands with soap for other reasons.
This cock is on fire.
Yeah, this cock is on fire for real.
Shit.
Yeah, but like that aspect of it is like people are finally aware about washing their hands. You go to the bank, they're giving you hand sanitizer, and you think about how many people put
like this should be common practice.
It should be common practice. Like maybe that was the whole point. Like, yo, people ain't washing their hands. What should we do?
Yeah, that could be the whole point.
Let's set something up so these niggas washing their soap.
Yo, are you guys still not touching your faces? Is that let's be honest here. Let's like.
I was just touching my face right now.
When I said that, your hand was like, dude, like, you know, you're touching it again. It's like there's this thing about like, you know, you get a certain itch, you know, and you're just like, shit, let me rub my eye real quick. Like that's me every morning, you know, and I wake up and I'm like, I have to stop myself because it's like, oh damn.
Yeah, but at that point, by the time you're touching your face, you probably have it already.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's like the idea is
like, yo, man.
So I developed a flu. Like,
look at you touching your face again.
Yeah, no, that was 3 days ago. Now I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Like,
look at this nigga.
Idris was fine as well. Yeah, but
for real. No, right now I'm fine. Like, I have no.
But then doesn't Idris already have a flu voice? Like, hasn't he always had a flu?
It's the accent.
Because the
like,
British accent.
I feel like we don't know Idris like that. So.
Yeah, but did you see how like girls were like busy like crying over like, not him. But if I got it, they know me. They see me on a day-to-day. If that was Baba, oh no, not Baba, no, please, no. Anyway, but yeah. So,
and like he posted that video with his wife, like in the video.
She looked worried, bro.
Like she doesn't have it apparently, and she was there like just trying to stay close. And I think that's another thing that's hard apart from the touching your face thing, the social distancing. Yeah. Because I tried that shit today.
I think that like
it didn't
if
work.
one person in your family has it, you're guaranteed to get it. Like, because you can't really distance yourself from people that you live with.
Yeah.
That because someone's gonna, you know, even the tap of the sink.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to wash your hands, you still need to touch the tap.
Yeah.
So, and it's not practical here in Malawi because like in other countries like they're helping with things like mortgage and like bills and stuff. Now for you to say, okay, I'm gonna stay home for 2 weeks, you won't eat, you don't pay rent, you won't
like
sustain
even
yourself.
Some countries in Africa like Kenya and SA have this thing where they're banning inflation on like on all goods basically. Like you can't like just raise the price on shit. But Malawi is chilling. You know,
and when raising the price, hand sanitizer just went up like what?
Handsome
5 times?
Tiger just went up like
5 times, man.
Yeah,
from
bro.
$2,000 to $10,000 a bottle.
Crazy.
Yeah, but then that is just
That's business.
It's just,
That's,
but
that's
like
basic
meant to
business,
go-
supply and demand.
Yeah, that's
But
just
like-
basic principles.
It is, but like we're in a global crisis right now. Right now,
Yeah.
this is the World War III that we were scared of back then. Because we
It's not that deep. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep in terms of like the numbers, whatever. But psychologically, it's fucking people up.
I
So
think
we
it's
shouldn't-
pretty.
we
I
shouldn't
think that
accept
I
it.
think that the idea of thinking that it's not that deep is what's like spreading it so quickly.
How come
I
it's not
think that-
spreading here quickly? We are
No, it's
staying.
just.
It's probably
it is
here,
here,
yeah?
bro. It's here.
It's probably here.
Where is it?
It's right here in this room. It's Mike has it.
Chief.
It's in this room right now. We're just not testing right. We're not just this guy landed. They washed his hands
Mike,
and they asked him
Mike
to say
Prince
good
just turned to Mike Rona.
They're like, yo, dude, just call this number, please. Use your airtime, your money. Call this number and tell her that you're in Malawi and you're coming to stay for this amount of time. That's what. Who's gonna do that?
I said, in all
There's
honesty, I don't feel like we have it yet.
We do, bro.
No, we don't. Because if we had it, and then if it's actually killing people in the developed world,
Yeah.
it's
Because they
killing
don't
them
wash their
at that
hands.
rate. No, I'm just saying.
They don't wash their
If-
ass as well. innit?
They shower once a week,
They don't-
bro. They shower once.
So you think like the average Malawian showers?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's
Oh, no.
common practice in my
dude, they,
What are you saying?
shower one.
I'm talking about.
Chief.
I'm a new like, you know, with the rock
With
and
the rock.
scrubbing your body, bro.
the
So
Ronies aren't gonna survive.
Okay, all those people who are chilling in Sector 2, those guys we talked about the other day about drugs and everything. Jan, you think those people are showering every day?
Yes.
Nah,
I bet the
yes.
drugs are probably like killing the road.
I said just to get water.
Rona
is a
doesn't
struggle.
wanna go there.
Just to get water, not for like bathing. Just to get water is a struggle
They-
for
they-
other communities. How are
they,
you saying
they
these
live in
guys-
47.
Just
they,
to get
they
soap,
probably have access to.
just to get soap is a barrier. Like even if you wanted to, for you to have soap in your household, that's a thing. So you can't be telling me all those people are showering with soap or bathing with soap every single day.
Yeah, if they
It's
can
not
afford
possible.
drugs, they can afford a bar of soap.
But then it's about like soap doesn't give you dopamine.
Yeah.
So like you're not gonna
soap,
buy
give
soap.
you some soap in me. You try to live
You
long.
buy drugs
Have
because
have
you
you tried
get that
sniffing
hit.
bubbles?
You try to live long enough to take some more coke. Like, dude, I ain't trying to die. So, like,
Oh,
So all right.
Anyway.
So quarantine and chills. Are you guys
I said
taking
quarantine is not
part?
for us.
Yeah. What
yeah,
do you
bro.
mean, bro?
I can't survive. I tried this morning just
Yeah.
being home. Like, the whole house was empty. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work from home.
Yeah.
So quarantine
like,
and chills means that if the house is empty, you call someone over to quarantine and chills with.
Yeah, I actually tried that, but you know, Mother Nature. Mother Nature.
Baba.
Baba.
Nah, Mother Nature's
Baba.
against me.
I say quarantine. I say that,
I'm
that's,
sorry,
That's
yeah,
funny
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying that because like was that 2 days ago? Because I tried as well to just stay at home, and then okay, I slept for a while and then I woke up and I said, so what do I do next? Like,
Right?
Yeah.
like I was then just depressed to say,
All we know how to do is work and podcast
Yeah.
and table tennis.
yeah.
Wow, it's funny. that
quarantine,
I'm home all the time, so I'm been in quarantine.
Yeah. But even when you're trying to take a day off, you move from like the residence to the office
that
all the
is
time.
true,
Like,
all
dude,
the
go
time. Yeah.
go home.
Get away from here.
But like you're like, yeah, let me just do some work real quick. So yeah, man, we can't get out of a.
But I mean, what's the ideal like quarantine and chills? Because
TikTok? That's what's been working.
TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like TikTok content that's come up because of like quarantine and some really great stuff.
So
So
you be
but
checking
I've-
TikTok content
I mean, like it's flooding
on
everywhere.
Twitter.
Yeah.
It's flood Twitter, Facebook,
But
Instagram.
also apparently Instagram Live as well.
Yeah.
So like where you chill with people, like where you add people on, like a bunch of people have been doing that because they can't like physically go
Yeah.
out and
I
meet
like how
people.
you've mentioned TikTok because I
Yeah.
was pissed the other day when I was like checking up the front
Pissed
page of
drunk?
newspaper. One newspaper where the TNN was announcing they have TikTok bundles. I was like, what the fuck? I said,
TikTok's like
I said,
really blown up right now.
we
it's
we
big,
haven't
bro.
had
It's
like
major.
what an Instagram bundle.
We
or-
do.
We have a social
We have
combo.
No, no, it's a social combo. It's
And
not.
WhatsApp, yeah. And-
Yeah, but then
But there's isn't
is
there
TikTok
Instagram?
that big here where you have to like create a bundle for it?
I think
Because it's data.
I mean, somebody in China like hit a deal where
So
they
I think
supply
that-
them with
that- yeah, I
Huawei
think-
devices and shit.
don't they have to approach the company and then they give
Yeah,
they give
they
them the
have
go
to
ahead.
strike a
So
deal.
yeah, cause I'm thinking that they probably like tried with the other platforms and then they're just like fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But they go WhatsApp and Facebook.
Nah, it's the chief.
Hmm?
Zuckerberg is trying to like create a space where everything is free. I don't feel like he denied them on Instagram.
Yeah, but then from what I've heard, like Instagram kind of has autonomy. Like the guys that created it are still in there, like still managing it in a way.
Nah, but then Zuckerberg is still top dog, man.
I know, but I'm just saying that maybe they could have been. They still like we're trying to to make it this.
But
and
then
that.
if they can hammer a social bundle, which allows Instagram to like work, I'm pretty sure it's the same sort of path.
You know what they should do though, if
and
they really
Instagram.
want like people to subscribe or to TNM, PH bundle, bro. That's gonna kill the game.
Yo, yeah, because
PH.
even PH right now is
PH
like
is
it's
like-
giving away like free
Yeah.
premium accounts for like people in
pH
quarantine.
skill
Yeah.
0 to 7 acidity base gen.
Yeah, man.
pH, I don't really.
Yeah, man. You gotta get that neutral.
Yeah.
That lipless paper.
Alright, so yeah, I've just been told that for all you guys that don't know, PH is Pornhub. You know, the hub.
The hub. The hub.
So yeah, those guys are doing the most, bro. Like
I like how like they're giving like free premium to like what, Italy?
yeah, and even there was this cruise ship that the people on the cruise ship had gotten they were in quarantine. Basically, they had gotten coronavirus, so it wasn't allowed like on land. So they were like kind of stuck on sea for a while.
Yeah.
And PH were like, "Don't worry, we got you free accounts."
And I feel like
And
that
those
is
guys- yeah.
that is the best form of marketing. Where
The best way to go-
You're
that-
just on top of everything that's going on, and
Yeah.
then you're just like initiating some.
And let's not even talk about and we haven't even gotten to the content where the where they're like growing in quarantine.
I said so quick. I said
out
oh
there wearing a
hashtag
mask.
yeah corona.
Yeah.
Like you can actually
Yeah.
search. I
Yeah.
heard like
She's out there wearing a mask.
you're saying where there's a whole hashtag with like tons of videos just corona just
Yeah, like I saw some illustration
hand
this morning
sanitizer
where
lube.
girls are being like tied up in like toilet paper and like masks on the face.
What?
Yeah, like the whole, you know how like people have like this whole BDSM thing. Yeah,
So this is all reported speech.
yeah. This is like reported speech.
Did you not do some desk research?
No, I actually I was scrolling to my Twitter and I don't hold up. If my photo's on, I'll show you. I just screenshot it because I was
Okay.
like, yo, this chick had like a face mask, do that face mask, and he had tied her up in toilet paper because that's another thing that's like running up, missing it because toilet paper, and it was like a whole like corona scene, and there was another meme that I saw where they were like,
let's go back to like the Twitter feed thing. Like, yo, can we check
Who do you follow?
can you check your history right now? Like,
you can check my history,
nah, bro,
You
this
can check my
can't
history, you
be
can
this
check my-
can't be off Twitter.
You
Bro.
can check my bookmarks,
But it's
like,
cool.
because Twitter right now is flooding with porn, man. That's another like crazy thing, and even in times like these, certain challenges and whatever.
What
like,
challenges, man?
Yeah, like those that baby girl give me something challenge. Oh no, not even that
Even
one.
the lights of switch.
The flip the switch one
Yeah.
where
They
they have
with the switch.
flip the switch.
You know,
Nigga-
I don't know
nigga-
why that's popping now. 'Cause the song's
Yeah.
been out for a minute, isn't it?
for 2 years.
2 years,
2 years. Somebody
TikTok.
flipped the switch, and suddenly these two
See?
people are naked, smashing. Like, dog, this was an innocent thing.
Yeah, wow, man.
Yeah,
It's
so
crazy, man.
Quarantine's making people doing the most.
I should get active on Twitter, eh?
yeah, I see why you got no motivation.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the motivation?
Yeah, PH
What's your
PH,
motivation?
man.
for Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like direct news and like shit that's going on in the world. Not news isn't like news, yeah, but shit that's just like
I
going
heard
on.
nudes.
Nudes.
I mean, nudes.
direct nudes.
I mean nudes and news.
Right.
Yeah, nudes
that's,
and
that's
news.
all the motivation Mac needs.
Yeah, nudes.
That's what I need.
News.
Yeah.
What are you
Nudes.
saying?
Nudes.
Yeah, so recently Miko was on Twitter being called Bubba. That's news.
Whoa.
So-
I saw that at the
I
first
said,
day I did a
OT,
screenshot.
OT,
Yeah.
OT,
I
OT,
said,
you know what?
OT,
OT,
yeah.
you know what? You remember how you cussed me out that other time?
No, I've never cussed anybody.
You cussed me out. You called me and you like, yo, fuck you.
But you know what? Here's the
like-
thing. Here's why. You know what?
You betrayed me, bro.
Here's
that,
the
was,
thing.
that was a moment of
No,
weakness. and you,
that
Here's
was
okay,
a public space.
Let's yeah, it's a
I
public
mean,
space.
it's a public. If you're gonna put something out on Twitter.
Okay, so it's okay.
Like you
here's
can't
DM.
go
You
on
could-
somebody's neck to say what.
Yeah, you
Because
could have hammered
it's
DM.
like
That is for everybody.
Hold up, if
You
you're
could
in
have
the-
hammered
if you're
DM,
in the- if
and
you're
it's still there right now, right?
Yeah.
if you're in the
Go on
streets,
Twitter right
just-
now.
just search Miko
Just
Baba.
search Miko Baba. Miko Baba. Bubba. Miko is what?
With an X.
Miko with an X instead of an I. You'll find it. But anyway, so you know what? I don't want to, because Miko, every time we talk about the story, he gets defensive. He's like, no, I get uncomfortable. But the thing is, on this podcast, OT has had to come out and say, Goody, yo, I'm not single. Like he had to do that, and we accepted it. I did that once. You remember, right? So now it's your turn, bro. It's okay. You know, it's a free space.
I'm single.
Nah, bro. Come on.
Hey,
For real, bro.
Come on, bro.
For real, bro.
Someone is getting blocked.
No one's getting blocked, bro.
Come on.
That's
bro.
why it's-
there's still
you know,
time.
I think we
still
have-
have like
we-
20
we-
minutes of recording. You
Yo,
can
we
fix
actually-
yourself out.
hold on.
Mac,
we talk-
Are you single?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Dude, I told you that. Like,
No, I'm asking now. I'm asking now.
we're talking about Baba.
No.
All right, so okay.
I just flipped the script.
all right, so here's the thing, right? Okay, let me explain. So
Yeah.
here's the thing.
No, you don't have to explain. It's a yes or no answer.
No, let me explain.
No, why?
Because it's a complicated answer.
Okay.
So it's like, yes, I am single,
Hey.
but I also have a girlfriend. How this happened is very funny. It's like,
Wait, what?
yeah, wait. So there's this thing, right? It's like I forget sometimes. That's the thing. It's like, no, I can explain. This is why I need to explain. It's like, it started off as a joke, and then you know,
That is it. Mahaha.
yeah, it was a joke. So yeah, she's like, you know, it's like, hey, girlfriend, boyfriend, and then now there's like presents, there's like dinners sometimes, and you know, so
sometimes.
yeah,
Plural.
yeah. So sometimes I
dinners.
forget.
Never mind.
Dinners.
Calm down. So yeah, sometimes I forget, and it's like I'm scrolling through my, like, you know, my WhatsApp statuses, and then I see this girl's like, yeah, you know, Mike was supposed to bring me lunch, but he didn't. Blah blah blah.
On a
So-
status.
Yeah, on a status, and I'm thinking, Mac
nah.
must be
PTA.
some douchebag. You know, I'm like, yeah.
Hey, like, oh, shit,
this
it's
Mac
me.
guy. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, oh shit. And then I checked the time, like, oh fuck, I was supposed to bring lunch. And yeah, so you know, I'm taken. Like, she's bought me sneakers.
And I'm taking.
Yeah, I'm taken. Yeah, she bought me sneakers on the way. So yeah, shout out, hey babe, how you doing? Yeah, like,
So you're taking because she bought you sneakers.
dude, they're really nice sneakers. She sent me pictures. She sent pictures.
That sealed the deal. Like he was single until the sneakers showed up.
No, we've been at it. It's been a while. Like it's you know, I feel like
Ah,
I
shout
feel
out.
like
Here's-
that's
Here's the love.
Yeah, man.
thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. you know.
Cool.
But yeah, back to Baba.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah,
Nah.
leave Baba alone.
Okay. Here's the situation. Let me just clear it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a couple episodes back we talked about having like conversations about like what your relationship or your friendship is based around. So for us, there was a conversation of sorts where we're like, okay, this is what this is, and this is where it's at. She's free to do whatever she wants.
DTR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to define
Yeah.
whatever's going on.
Mm.
So like, man, she can listen to this all day and she will not catch feelings for me saying
Yeah.
that I'm single. So shout out to her.
Yeah, man.
Damn, man.
But
you
here's
just put, yeah, anyway.
sorry. No, it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. The thing is,
all
I
good.
just feel like, you know, we put out, like, we get vulnerable out here, but like you've been like dodging and trying
Okay,
to-
my thing is, yeah, like because of the way we work,
Yeah.
the way I'm addicted to my job or whatever, I wouldn't want to put somebody in a situation where
So you want to get her addicted as well?
I don't want to get her addicted. That's like the opposite.
already getting her addicted.
Wow. Damn, alright. But yeah, I wouldn't want to put someone in a situation where they're constantly fighting for my attention
Yeah.
versus my job. So until I'm in a space where I feel like I can like hold somebody down like that, I'd rather just and I'd have my own shit to deal with.
But, you know, I don't
But the
know,
Weeknd's
man.
album just put me in a space where I might just call her up and like,
Yeah.
hey boo.
Yeah.
So
Hey boo. Yeah.
so
But
you know.
is it,
Ju-
well,
Jenna.
yeah, I know. I was playing it like earlier, but then is it? No, he's not doing fuckboy anymore.
Weekend?
No, the week it's like it's one of I saw this meme this morning where they're like, it's funny how The Weeknd called his album After Hours. It just reminds me of the times we spent late night after hours just talking. And I know it's the weekend, but here I am thinking about you on the weekday. But anyway, you don't have to respond to this.
Dude,
so like,
did you word for word?
I said, that's what I'm wondering. Was that you? Was that on?
no, because you know those are like that's how you be sliding in DMs. Like I threw Max meme in a DM last week, and like shit, it worked, dog. And for real, dog.
Wait, what meme?
The meme that you did where like Corona says, I remember how you said how I never used to like you touching my face. And I guess this can work now because you know Corona and
because the Corona experts say that.
Okay,
shouldn't.
no, say you say it.
yeah.
I should say it.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey,
I was
hey,
like,
I was like, hey, remember how you used to like to touch? No, hey, remember how I used to hate you touching my face in public? Well, apparently the Corona experts say that we shouldn't do it. So maybe now we have a chance to work out. Anyway, how are you doing? Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I just took the screenshot and
Yeah.
I just sent it through.
Yeah.
And it was somebody that I hadn't talked to maybe like 3-4 weeks, and you know, might hit it soon. So
and I might hit it. Ish.
Wow.
anyway,
Toxic.
Shit, I'm
Toxic.
gonna mute that out.
Yeah.
Get it
What's up?
comfortable. Anyway, what's next? Right.
Well, I don't know. You guys seem to be in a space where everything's working out.
Not really.
Because you know you're in a perfect relationship, I guess, because you know you get to do whatever you want and you get to so yeah, shout out to you.
Lonely on a Wednesday night, but anyway.
Yeah, but like recently I've noticed that I've been getting stood up a lot because of the virus, but also there's this other.
That's what she's telling you.
No, but that's.
Like social distancing says, I can't show up to lunch today, so
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
I just want to keep you safe.
Mag has been out of the dating game for like a while.
I just
so
told
maybe
you I'm dating, bro.
Exactly. So
Nah,
like
Max,
right now,
Max been in the dating game.
oh, tell me more.
I don't know. Tell us more. I have no idea. What this
Nah,
guy's
but I
talking
think
about.
okay. Here's some Max been in the dating game, but he
Yeah.
just hasn't been in a relationship for a long time.
Oh, so he's been dating.
I think like
Dating is going out on dates.
Exactly.
Which is, So
Dinners and
recently, So recently, someone stood me up over like one of those items, and I was just like,
And she
Is
told
that
you what?
still a
It's
thing?
because of the corona.
okay, nah, she didn't say that, but she was just literally being like a proper, being a douchebag. Like literally, would I say, yo, okay. So she's from out of town, She
Yeah.
came in town for a minute. We were vibing, She was my Valentine. So I sent her gifts.
Aww.
Yeah.
So that's the girlfriend?
I said,
No,
don't like break it down too much.
Right? Because
Nah,
he's mentioned gifts. Now mentions Valentine's. He said the gifts. So
yeah,
I'm
nah,
guessing this
but,
might be
But I wouldn't be posting it, so no one knows. It's just me and her.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, so she comes into town, and I'm mad at her, so I don't really, I'm not talking to her right now because of that. So yeah, so she comes into town.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming to house. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's link up.
Was that the Friday?
I think it was like the Wednesday or something.
Okay.
Get your ass ready.
Go to
Come
the
in town.
gym, wax, hydrate, all of that.
Or just get your money right. Get your money right. So yeah, I was sorted, and then Friday comes. Even start sending pictures on the way. In the car, like she comes here. So she's supposed to meet up on the Friday. She comes in at night, and then it's tired. Cool, cool, no problem. So is the whole weekend.
So where is this going? Is there like
Bro,
No, okay. Here's something. I've actually noticed that Max actually sad telling the story.
Yeah, because your mood just changed.
Yeah.
Would you not be sad?
Yeah.
So you want some therapy? You want us like to
I'm not
help
used
you
to
out,
this,
like
like-
No, but the sad part is the girls be doing that because I got stood up recently too. But
For
then
real?
yeah, but
Dude, I didn't expect
so
it.
you should
That's the
get
thing.
someone who respects you and your time, and then who
You
doesn't
know what?
stand you up.
One segment one segment that I wanted to have on this podcast is where OT gives like random relationship advice because apparently he's the relationship guy.
I mean, but he's been in a relationship
Yeah,
for a
he's
long
been.
time.
So
Yeah, no, you worked through it through time, man. Through time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, anyway, it's gonna make up for a good story at our wedding. Remember that time?
You're thinking weddings. Hey.
Jokes.
Like, you guys don't think about your wedding? Like, I only think about my outfit, like what I'm probably gonna wear.
Yeah,
who wear all of
Like
that?
kimono.
Yeah, dog.
Kimono.
Yeah, probably.
Got flowery, got pink.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
she'll be wearing black.
She'll be wearing black.
She'll be wearing a tux.
She wears tux. I wear my kimono and some whatever Yeezys come out in that year. Yeah.
Don't tell my son.
But I said it's my wedding.
Which pastor, sir?
Yeah.
And I've been to Costa. Like,
man.
you just get. It could be anyone. It could be you. Like, ceremony.
It's some guy with dreadlocks there. Like,
Shout out to him.
yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
So, don't you think about your wedding, Oti? Because
Like the wedding.
Because
day.
you're like,
But Oti's
I'm already like suit
anti-wedding.
shopping for Oti's wedding.
No, I'm not like anti-wedding, but then I think it's the same thing where the wedding is just exaggerated. Like the whole wedding day.
It's a party.
Yeah, it's a party. So where you're
So
meant-
you don't want a party?
So, no. I want a
I
party.
mean,
I want a party, but
I wish it was a party.
I don't want to throw a party for 300 people. For like people I haven't seen in like
it's not for
years.
you, it's for your parents, dude. It's
for
a party
your
Exactly.
moms.
So why should it be for them? If they want a party, let me throw them a party for their birthday or something.
No, they want
Social-
to. They're
social
throwing.
efforts.
What I mean is, they're throwing the party for their friends. It's not for you throwing them a party.
And what if I
It's
don't want to
just
be a prop in their party?
Or you are a photo op.
They brought you in here.
Yeah,
So I feel like now is the best time to get married and have a wedding
Because no one's gonna show
because
up.
yeah, because it would be
And it's
like
gonna
now
be
we
cheap,
can only
yeah.
invite like
Yeah.
what 20
100
people, so
100
so you can have like a proper
Yeah.
apart and
family and
intimate
friends.
thing.
So
where-
since the corona thing is apparently supposed to die out in like what 2-3 weeks, that means we got 3 weeks.
No, apparently, according to TB Joshua, they were supposed to die after the rain that came yesterday, or
Yeah,
was
'cause
that
it
the
was
day
meant to,
before?
like,
Because
wash
the
away-
rain was supposed to like wash
away
away
everything,
the
yeah,
virus,
yeah,
and then so
So our marriage,
Corona free.
our marriage wedding season just ended, I guess, because our 3-man wedding thing.
3-man wedding.
No, okay, that came out wrong. But what I meant was
Yeah, that totally came out wrong, bro. What are you saying?
what I meant was where we can have a wedding where each one of us can have a wedding where there's only 5 people that show up. We turn up and we're out of here.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I say you want
I
a
would
big
like
splashy wedding.
Yeah, I would like a big Malawian wedding.
As if we now pick
Yeah,
a toe.
as this Suba said.
Hey, man.
I was actually like, when I heard the law where they're like, you know what, you can't throw money at weddings. I think that was like what
Yeah, couple years
MRA
back.
or something.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, the bank, the Reserve Bank.
Where they like the
They're
notes
like,
are getting
the notes are
destroyed.
getting damaged and
Yeah.
it's expensive to print and whatnot.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. He's a coyote. Our dear Mrs. Ndalama. Abasin Ndalama is a coyote. That's all.
Dalama for the Dalama.
Oh,
That's
I said
right.
we'll have like
Honestly,
you know those money guns.
I'd rather have
where you like just splash
I'd
like
rather have like 50 people, like family and friends. Like okay, mostly family and then like 4
I
friends.
said, do you know who they have? How small?
25 from my
50
side,
50
25 from her
50
side.
people is.
We go to the beach like on Friday. We have a cocktail, Johnny drinks, a party. Saturday we have a small ceremony. We're chilling by the beach. Been a boat ride.
clearly someone had this shit thought out.
No. It's just like off the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather
You know
that
what?
than having to
this is the
spend
perfect-
so
This
much.
is the perfect time to make a call.
Because she didn't hear this part of the conversation. So
Yeah.
if we called and just kind of get her idea of
Yeah.
a wedding.
What's your perfect wedding? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Just
let's-
that.
yeah, let's-
and I, we just asked
let's
her, come
make a
on,
call.
bro. I said, you make
Nah,
the
she's
call.
sick. She's sick.
So
Yeah.
She's sick.
the
So
virus?
she's enough.
Yeah, nah, it could be because like she was like in
Outside.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
So she passed through Milan, Italy. So there's a
Yeah,
possibility. So,
so
she's
she's-
in self-quarantine right now.
So yeah, that's the best time to check out.
She's,
on, like,
she's all alone. She's in thought, bro.
yeah, but we have to check out. Give her hope that there's still life, there's still a wedding coming. Chan chan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool story. So what was the next topic?
All right, how we do? I want to keep this one short because I found out that apparently people don't want to listen to a podcast for over.
Yeah, we got like 5 minutes.
All right, last topic. So big announcement to make. from like the Zaluso team, right? Is this? Can we start?
Yeah, I feel like
can
we can
tease
do it
into,
because
like,
we don't really need.
Can we tease into it?
Yeah,
you know?
we can.
I have no idea what we're talking about. But yeah, let's tease
All
into
right,
it.
so in recent times, you might have found out that our sound quality has been
Improving.
improved. It's been state of the art. You know, I can't speak for our individual voices, but the quality has been dope.
Yeah.
It's been like fire. It's like everyone's been like, yo, you got what you got. So yeah, we did mention in a few podcasts away that we have new equipment, 4 mics, headphones, blah blah blah, all the podcast shit you need, all the gear. So you out there listening, if you have always wanted to start a podcast, if you already do have a podcast that is dope, that we might vibe with, that we might vibe with, that we might vibe with.
So we'll put out a proper
We'll put out air horns.
We'll put out proper communication on the details. But what we want is you to just get ready, get your shit together, get a concept out. You know, get that stuff out so that one day we're going to put a call out so you can come record here, you know, have a good time, air that shit out, air your voice out, you know, put it out. We want uncensored, raw content coming from the Malawian youth them, you know.
So like
that's the big announcement. So it's going to be free as well. And
Yeah.
eventually, you know.
So like eventually. But yeah, like there's a gap. Like we don't have African stories, Malawian stories that people can access. So we want like you to put your voice out there, to get your experiences out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So and you know, it could be anything. We want diversity as well. We want podcasts.
So no censorship. If you wanna like hammer a podcast where you and your guys are just drinking and then just having having random conversation about like anything,
it could be
right through your concept.
It could be about farming. It could be about whatever music,
politics. It could be about entertainment.
So
far, we're already kind of housing something radio. So shout out to Something Radio. They dropped the first episode this week. It's pretty dope. Everything's good.
True that.
Everything nice.
Those guys are doing like video as well.
They're doing video.
Watch
They've
stuff
got
on YouTube
Don't Say
as well.
Live on there and stuff like that. Check them out. But yeah, so this is an open call. We're going to put out a proper call. But yeah, put your pens to pad. Write up a little concept. Make sure we like it.
Putting pen to the sheets.
Make sure we like it, and then we're going to have podcasts every day. That's it. That's basically it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have like a whole channel. So
a network.
We want that. We want that content. You know.
Let's put the content out.
What is content? Like, how do you define content?
Why should we define it?
I don't know, because I feel like it's a buzzword. It gets thrown around.
It's a buzzword.
It's thrown around.
Really right now, it is a buzzword, I think.
But like, what is it exactly? I know you kind of touched on like, you know, storytelling and whatnot, but it's not just storytelling, is it?
But then
It's
at the core, that's what it is.
Content is
you want to say something?
It's an outlet.
It's an outlet. Yeah, it's a physical.
Right, so Mike is about to tell us.
He's about to step on the mic.
Yeah, shout out. But like, I just wanted to jump in on this content thing because I said to you guys earlier, we don't have enough Malawian content.
Yeah.
So like, there's even like, I'll speak to like, you know how we have a lot of young people going out to study, to work and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they always want something to connect them to
Back to where,
you know what it is, whatever it could be, something that just gives them a taste of home. So I think for me, content is just any piece of creativity, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's video, like that somebody can just relate with. Content is anything. You can create anything. It's just content is creation. It's creativity. So I think,
and also like, I think one thing that we kind of need to emphasize, and why we're doing this, one thing we need to emphasize on content is the preservation part of things. So it's something that's, you know, it could be, you could go back to it years from now and it's preserved and it could be referred back to as, you know, in 2020, 20,000 and what the fuck is it? In 2020, in
2020.
2020. Yeah,
2000 and what?
yeah, in 2020. It doesn't sound right because everyone keeps saying 2020. Yeah, so in 2020, people used to like they were in this vibe, the battling the virus, blah 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 blah, things like that. This is how they felt. This was the situation, blah blah blah. So it's something that like our back in the days our ancestors couldn't do because a lot of Malawian content wasn't documented. We just have rumors.
Exactly, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's history. It's you're putting a record out there where people can like refer to even like 20 years from now.
Yeah.
To see, I think that's the reason why actually maybe as a country we have a low self-esteem collectively.
Yeah.
It's because we don't have those stories. Like all those stories that we've been told.
We don't
school,
have heroes.
Our stories from like Rome, our stories about some guy in Greece.
Yeah.
Like we had heroes in Malawi. Like we had people who were fucking shit up. I mean, those guys who were actually selling their friends.
Didn't write it.
It's just not documented. But those guys, they're probably like accumulated wealth and they're like people we can look up to. So as Malawians, for us to have like a whole cultural pride and heritage and thing, we need like those stories out there. Yeah, those stories cemented where people can refer to and then like what.
Yeah. And this is a great place to start because like right now, you have a Malawian generation that's very much on fire. People are really
like this cock is on fire.
Yeah, like okay, how did we not talk about that? Anyway, I think we can sneak an extra 5 minutes after this to talk about the cock. That's on fire because that's another like great example of people just like the youth them coming together and like this is us. We can control the future because for a long time you're being told they don't know anything. You know, let them be. They'll realize when they grow up. But like, at what point does anybody grow up? Because you don't stop growing. Because even like a 90-year-old will look at a 70-year-old and be like, I knew some Nawole. Because they haven't seen 90. So at each point we have to take in what we can and we have to put it out. So our kids that we'll have at age 3 or age 4, like there's kids on TikTok that are making little dances.
on TikTok, man.
I ain't on TikTok.
He keeps why are you always referring to TikTok?
Because TikTok is all up in my face right now.
Yeah.
You know? I saw the dumbest video yesterday where some kid.
TikTok is the shit. I fuck with it.
I fuck with the content from TikTok.
Yeah, I really
I be seeing it on Twitter or WhatsApp. Like, there's always
But I saw some kid who stole his grandmother's voice box and was singing "The Box" by Roddy Ricch. And there's a kid who's like maybe less than 10 years old.
I like that song, man. I don't even understand how it was on number one. Or is it still?
Dude, that thing is just like
that's why like
it's jiggy. But
there's no formula to make it
War
like
is a better song than The Box.
What?
War Baby.
Yeah,
War
Baby.
I
really like War Baby.
Same guy?
Yeah.
Dude, you haven't heard War Baby?
I don't listen to Roddy Ricch.
Oh,
sorry.
The one with the choir at the end.
Sorry.
With the choir at the end.
Sorry.
The nigga that used to rob the robbers?
Nah,
bro.
Man.
Dog, man. He's like.
Anyway, you were saying,
Anyway, I saw this video and it was like, this kid is doing something dumb. And it's like, that's what the kids are doing right now. Kids, as a youngin', you'd go into your parents' room, you take something of theirs, you wear the glasses.
You ever remember, like,
and you take
your mother's heels?
Yeah, you'd wear your mother's heels. But it's like,
that was the thing,
How many photos or videos
does Amico still do that?
Nah, bro.
No?
In his kimono.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Anyway, like, how many photos of Malawian kids have you seen wearing their mother's heels? Or like the type of shoes that their mother's wearing? Because maybe heels are not a Malawian thing, but maybe there's like kids wearing Sofias. You know, like stuff like that.
And shit, you know, the things like
that.
You know, remember
Sophia?
The time?
Nah, wait.
You know what?
Miko knows what is Sophia.
Let's just say this. Let me say this. I felt bad after I said the age joke on Miko because I saw that like Paige used it on something radio. So I was like, you know what, it's over. Like it can't be a thing like that. So next time we make that joke again, just call us out.
Yeah, because
because that's our joke. Like,
no. I mean, like we can sue those guys for like.
We should.
That's an inside joke. What the fuck?
But anyway, I was gonna say like, you know how significant Sofias are to like.
Are they significant?
They're significant
in our culture.
To a time in our culture when like a friend would come over or something and they would be by the gate and then you have no shoes outside. So you just put on like.
Whatever you found.
So you just walk out with like.
No, I don't remember that because where I grew up, like we just went like. we didn't care. Like I have to like wear something now. I'll just go and then.
So you guys don't relate to like just coming because outside when you go outside by the kitchen, you'd find
where like you're barefoot and then like you hit a rock and then your big toe is like dripping blood.
Or you're playing soccer barefoot.
That was the worst.
But I'm saying, like, you just come on, guys. You guys have to kind of relate.
We're
like, you go out.
He's gonna relate. I can't.
Where you're like, but you go outside your house. I say, you go outside the house, and then you look down. There's just feminine shoes everywhere. So you just put on, like,
bro.
Yeah, tune out.
I find my own slippers and like,
you just rock them out, pink slippers. You go out, yo, what's up, dog?
Yeah. And no one cares because it's like,
it was a thing. Some niggas would go like to their friend's crib, still wearing them, just like. It's crazy.
Yeah. But like on the Sofia item, like China had their own version of the Sofia where they'll wrap their feet in like cloth and they'll bind their feet together, right? And you remember how like when women would wear Sofia, their feet would kind of like get cramped up and these like there was just a certain effect of that. Yeah. But like those are stories that unless you saw somebody and it happened to them, you don't really. Yeah. It doesn't trigger in your head. Yeah. But in other cultures where they have similar setups, those things are like there's stories and there's literature.
Like
and
those, like even those samurai like sandals. That's a thing. Do you guys remember when like these so girls our age now started wearing like Sofias, but they just had a bunch of holes in them. Yeah. And then they would be like, and then it was stylish then, but then they didn't know that you're just wearing your mother's shoes. There's two Sofias, they just have a bunch of holes. Do you remember? They would wear them like everywhere and flats. So wear them like in uni and stuff.
That's the thing with fashion where like trends always like come back.
Like dad shoes.
Like like there was a time where you couldn't wear like the whole trainer New Balances shit. Yeah. Right now that shit is in. Like you have that drip.
Bro, I said, I remember like this one time when I was in like Form 1 or something and Air Forces were in and I was excited, good to yo and dad and I need to get Air Forces and stuff. So he's looking at it, he's like, whoa, wait, we used to wear this back in the 70s. I'm like, whoa.
So the fucked up thing with me, I have a similar story where I think it's back maybe 2008 or something. I was like, Air Forces are in. Yeah. So my mom's is going like, she went to USA or something. I was like, I need this Nike Air Force. Yeah. So mom's went, and then she's like telling me, today. So I went to like the whole Nike store. I walked like 10 Ks and I go to your Nike. Yeah. She comes back. It's not an Air Force. It's a Nike Air something. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
this is not what I wanted.
This is not what I wanted an Air Force because those are the shoes that were.
Yeah, they were in.
They were in right now. So what I did is I took that and then I went to Senior, like across the bridge. Yeah. And I traded that in. I got like. Half the price. That was like a whole shoe like from the Nike store. Eesh. And then I traded in because I wanted an Air Force.
And you got a second-hand Air Force.
I got a second-hand Air Force. And then when I see the pictures, I was looking at the pictures like that was like I think on Christmas Day. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? This shoe
right here.
This shoe right here.
This is what I had.
I had this shoe and I traded in like a whole mint. I say,
from the box.
I say, you know how like my mom was always heard to say. I said, but I told her that I traded it. And I said, do you know how much I got that shoe for? But then at that point, because I'm just a kid, I didn't recognize to say, okay, that costs a lot. That's actually a good shoe. I was just like, I want an Air Force. I want like the whole flat. Yeah.
So I remember this one time, like when I was still in high school as well. My mom went out the country, came back with like Crocs, like a bag full of Crocs, bro, like. Hella Crocs.
Are you sure she loves you, bro?
Nah, clearly not. Because that's what I was like, yo, hey.
Bubba.
I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I can't wear this shit. We're not doing this. It's not happening. Different colors, Janchani. I had never seen this thing before in my life. I was like, nah, sorry, hey.
Fast forward.
It was even one of those shoes where I'd go like see someone at the gate with. At home, I'd rock it. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm sorry about the shoes. If they're like, yo, let's go, I'll be like, let me change first. In fact, I go to school. Term opens. I go to school. Everyone's got them, bro. Like everyone's got them. I'm like, what? This is a thing. I still hate them. I
can't believe Crocs. I've worn Crocs once in my life.
Mm-hmm. Comfortable though.
I mean, when you wear them, they're very comfortable, but they're goofy, bro. They just look goofy, bro. Like I like the ones with like camel.
I could wear the camouflage.
But
Crocs.
the crazy thing is Crocs make different types of shoes, and like some really nice looking shoes. But like the ones that
they
Crocs
blow up,
make
they
shoes
blow
as
up
well?
because of the
they
Crocs
make
make shoes?
like
Crocs
shoes.
are Crocs.
No,
Crocs should be Crocs.
yeah, Crocs should be Crocs.
Crocs are Crocs.
No, that's our darts.
like-
That's our darts team name though.
Anyway,
Crocs.
Anyway, C2K Crocs. That's your shout out.
You know it.
But
Hey,
anyway, like Crocs is the brand name. It's like Lacoste or Nike or whatever. So
Nah,
they make
right. Crocs is like Colgate. Yeah, Colgate.
Nah,
makes
nah,
Col-
nah, nah, nah,
Colgate
nah.
makes Colgate.
nah. Crocs. Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
the
it's
Malawian
like-
problem. But then
yeah.
Crocs is Crocs.
Yeah.
I mean, the famous Crocs are those Crocs, but Crocs make other shoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Do you think?
so how
I
come the
think they
logo?
started making,
The logo is the whole.
Alligator.
It's the shoe.
it's
I mean,
no,
the logo is no. The shoe is basically.
It's
'cause
the Croc.
It's like
Those are the
it's the
Crocs.
Croc.
Yeah.
because that's their flagship.
No, I
Yeah.
think that they probably like made Crocs first, and
Yeah,
then
and
they
made-
started
making
making
other
other
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, true.
It's like Timberlands. Wear
Yeah.
Timberlands, and then they,
Started making other things.
Yeah.
They make trainers now.
No, that happens a lot actually.
Yeah, it
where
does.
where
It's
where
like-
you're making one thing and
Yeah.
then what you get some traction, you get some money, so you're
Yeah.
like, okay, diversify. What
Yeah.
else can we do?
Yeah.
Like, we can make T-shirts.
Ta 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 ta.
Yeah, we used to design T-shirts, and now we can make. Oh, anyway, shout out thanks for listening to the Listen Podcast.
So we're ending on a high one.
This has
But
been-
okay. Can we like end this and then like we continue recording and then like we put out like a different
An extended
brand,
version?
like not list them, then like chills with Mac, OT, and Mac and Nico.
List them extended.
Listen extended.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
but like this is dope, man.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
no,
like
no,
it's a nice time to cut it off. Yo,
I
hey
think,
guys.
yeah.
Wait,
Leave them while- while they want
we
to go.
we didn't talk about the cock on fire.
No, next time.
No, we can't talk about next time.
Let's talk about next time.
Next
Like
time
it
we're-
literally happened yesterday.
This is all right.
I say, we're
If you're
listening
listening to
to
this. This is why we always end up
Now,
record. This is why it's always like
we're
2 hours.
living in history. Now
This
we
is why
have to address
Fine, let's talk about
cock
it. Let's
is
talk
on
about
fire.
it.
the cock
Let's
is
talk
on
about
fire,
it.
man.
Yes.
The cock is on fire.
So here's the thing, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was hit up. People were like, "Yo, these guys are about to rebrand," and blah blah blah. Because I was doing a few designs for like T-shirts for
One
political
of the
parties,
parties.
and so one guy when I did the MCP one, he's like, "Yo, so where's I don't see enough UTM in this." I was like, "Don't worry, I got you."
I like the design though.
You saw it, yeah?
Yeah.
So I did one. I think it was like UTMCP. So they shared the
Okay, no.
M, and then the cock had
What I
the
like
flame.
Can you
about
say
it.
rooster? I mean, because you're telling your story. Can you say rooster? Because when you say the cock, it's just. I'm sorry.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Isn't like cock like a proper name?
It
Like,
it,
is the name
it
of
is, but right now,
Yeah.
Because you're a bubba, so you're always thinking in that regard.
Yeah.
But then me and him, we're like.
I've never felt like throwing a drink at somebody's face, but right now,
But anyway.
right now.
Anyway.
I think, can we talk about our presentation today? Because that.
No.
Fuck. I
You
said we
guys
have so
wanna-
much
you
to
guys
say.
want to keep
Okay,
talking.
cool.
No.
But anyway,
the
yeah.
cock.
So when I posted that, then I sent it to the guy that wanted it anyway, and then he's like, "Yeah, this is dope," but and he sent me that, and I was like, "Oh shit, that was the funniest thing I saw all day." Like,
Yeah.
The cock is on
and
fire.
I wish I thought of it because initially, before I did the flame on the body, I wanted the flame to be on the head.
Yeah.
And
thing.
excuse me, I'm becoming a graphic designer again because I had the big screen and shit like that. But so what did you want to talk about on the?
I just like just wording, like
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes somebody would think of that like innocently, yeah.
Yeah.
But like in the times that we're living in, and you're gonna say the cock is on fire.
This cock.
This cock is
Yeah.
on fire.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
especially for
No.
hold up.
I
Especially,
don't
especially,
hear where you're going with this.
especially for like a time where everything's sexualized. Even the other.
Sex sells, man.
Yeah, and I mean sex sells,
sells.
yeah. But like in the space that you're in, yeah.
As a political party, what do you want to do? You wanna say
you want to fuck everybody. Get it? So that's why you need this cock to be on fire.
Okay. When you look at it like,
come on. OT, that was funny. I was like,
Nah, I wasn't there.
what the fuck?
What did you say? Because I went
Alright.
out and then
Yeah,
I just
but
came
anyway,
back. I just
here's
came
a-
back in.
Woo. Hello, Tanya.
Tanya,
Been a
in the
while.
building.
Anyway, but
Yeah, the
here's
cock
the
is
thing.
on fire.
Do you think that the guys they endorsed it, like the at the top of the
I
parties?
think-
or do you think they're for it?
I think they.
One of them is a pastor.
They don't pass that thing. They don't look at it and pass it.
Yeah.
Because even like for the other team, they had like some weak ass graphics last week, and you're like, yo, who let this slide? Like, 5 years ago, Miko wouldn't.
I think it was
I said
unofficial. I
that-
think
I
it
said-
was a fan art type of thing.
Nah,
That's
man,
what I think.
the other team is just slacking, man.
But
Nah,
okay,
nah,
no.
let's call a
Don't you-
spade a spade.
Okay, do you think it was a fan
Nah,
art, or do you think
it's
that
time, it's
it was
time.
like signed off?
It's time, man. It's time.
OT.
It's
Question.
time. Nah, okay. The
Was
thing
it a
is,
fan art or was it signed
it wasn't
off?
signed off because I feel like they.
But
don't-
it was
they-
used
they-
officially.
They don't have that.
It wasn't
structure.
used
no,
officially.
they don't have that structure because these guys are so out of tune with like the social media and the need
dude,
for infographic.
I'm asking
digital.
about the cock is on fire.
Because they can't sign it off because they don't have the structure.
What do you mean?
No, we're not talking about.
The
no,
cock
the
on fire.
cock is
I
on
thought you were
fire.
talking about
No,
the great infographic, the
No,
one.
Yeah,
no,
the cock is
I
on
didn't
fire.
see that. I'm
Ah,
saying
okay.
the cock is on fire. Do you think it was a fan art or was it signed off?
Nah, I feel like it was signed off.
I think it was a fan art.
I think it was signed off.
Signed off, but like someone there, someone
Nah,
in the system.
obviously.
Yeah, but that's what I'm.
it's not-
That's
it's
what
not
I'm.
yeah,
like
not
them,
top,
because
Yeah, but that's
they
what I'm
have
saying.
a-
It
they
could.
have
It could be.
someone that's
they
like
have
communications
somebody
or
else
something.
who's-
Yeah.
I feel like.
So what I'm saying
I
is like
doubt
it could be signed off without people actually paying attention to what it's actually saying.
Nah, I said, boss,
Ah.
that was deliberate. You could say the chicken, you could say anything. That was deliberate.
But it's okay. Here's
That
the
was
thing.
deliberate.
But people say
Do you
cock
think-
all the time.
You guys
That's
have
the thing.
seen. You guys.
People
have
say-
But it could be possible that was fan art because you don't know.
I
Like,
think it was.
I remember because even during Bring Flowers, we had like this fan art of
take
the
in-
jumping costume.
yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, do you guys think that like? Do you think we could like find out who made it
Shout out Bring Flowers.
and then ask them?
I don't.
I think we could. Like,
I
if
mean, you
those guys
could.
found the guy that was killing the cats,
I said find him and then do what?
and just congratulate them.
Like, dude,
that's
man.
a genius, bro.
Yeah,
that was a genius move.
That was dope.
All
Six
right,
L's.
yo, I said let's. wrap.
Anyway, we are done right now. Thank you for listening to the Listen Podcast. I've been your humble and gracious host, Ojela Dema.
No, you haven't.
With me,
You
we've
haven't.
had Mag Ndalama, who's